of the Assyrians, someone passed it on to him. I'm going somewhere. He was a prophet who had been programmed to think a certain way. You know anybody like that? God gives him an assignment, and that's in contradiction to his upbringing. Go to Nineveh. Sitting at the feet of his father, learning the law, he was also impregnated with disdain for Nineveh. Nineveh, son, he said, hurt us. Nineveh, son, they mistreated us. Of course, he didn't tell him why the Assyrians were in power. He only told him what they did. Because y'all do know there's always three sides to every story. Your side, his side, and then the truth. Am I right? He only told them what they did. Nineveh, son, don't ever trust Nineveh. Nineveh ain't no good. Ninevites are scoundrels. Nineveh has some rascality. You're rascals. Nineveh is dangerous. If you ever meet anybody from Nineveh, run away from them, because they're going to hurt you in the very end. Nineveh is self-serving. Nineveh is a player. Nineveh is somebody you can't believe in. Don't ever trust Ninevites. Nineveh is somebody I can't stand. Know anybody like that? Nineveh is white folk. Nineveh is black folk. Nineveh is Muslims.
Make it plain.
What many of us don't understand is that the programming that has been so subtle and so systematic and so systemic until certain beliefs are ingrained in us. There's some folk that are, amen, racist and don't even know why. Because my mama told me, my daddy told me. Ain't nobody ever done nothing to them. So Jonah's response to being told to go to Nineveh was, as you would expect, hold up, wait a minute. Pump the brakes, Lord. Nineveh? Do you know what they did to us? Nineveh? Do you see the ruins of Jerusalem? Do you understand that they were the ones of the partners with Babylon in destroying who we are? Nineveh? God? You want me to go to Nineveh? Lord, are you serious? But God comes saying, I want to use you to set a new course and to do a new thing. But I've got to deal with the stuff in you so that you that you have been programmed to believe. Amen. A lot of us have been programmed with some stuff we need to get rid of. You want to know why you struggle? There's some people that struggle with women in ministry today. People struggle with that because they was taught that. Amen. Because somebody programmed it. I know you're sitting around here blaming it on the Bible, but somebody told you that women shouldn't be in the pulpit.
All right. Come on, speak it.
You want to know why some of you struggle with men? Sisters? Some other sisters. Put it in your head that men ain't nothing but dogs. So all your life, you watched your no good daddy run around on your good mama. And you think every man is just like that.
Go ahead now, make it plain.
You want to know why some of us struggle with white folk? It's because And why black folks struggle with white folk? It's because we're still looking through the lens of the 50s and 60s. And every now and then when we see a documentary in January and February, we have flashbacks. You want to know why we struggle with preachers? Because you heard your daddy talk badly about Reverend.
All right now.
You know Reverend so-and-so. Every Sunday he would come to the house and Mama always gave him the best piece of chicken. Want to know why you can't stand deacons? Because your preacher daddy made every deacon look like they were out to get him. Amen. How many of us are having our preachers, our singing, our teaching, and our ministries lessened by stuff that we've been programmed to believe? This is what's scary.
Yeah.
You got musicians who've been, not y'all musicians, but you got musicians who've been programmed to see the preacher as the enemy. Amen. I've been nice to most of y'all. But I gotta say this. And the musicians do their thing, you know, and after they finish, some of them think that it's over for them. They can, you know, go to sleep, sit down, go in the back, read their text messages. When it's preaching time. You got to go to the bathroom. Why you got to go to the bathroom preaching time? All of this is because they've been taught by some other musicians. After you've done your thing, sneak out with that good Baptist sound. Amen. You ain't really got to listen to the preacher because they ain't real anyway. You ought to tell your neighbor that you need to be deconstructed. You've been programmed for years to think a certain way. But God sent me to tell you tonight that if he's ever going to really use you, you've got to deprogram. He's got to deprogram you. And he's got to go, and you've got to go and preach to Nineveh. But before you go, he's got to deconstruct you and deprogram you. Amen. You may not like it, but you got to go to Nineveh. I may hate it, but I've got to go to Nineveh. I may have been hurt by them, but I've got to go to Nineveh. My deliverance is in Nineveh. Lord, have mercy. My joy is in going to Nineveh. My liberation is in Nineveh. One of the worst things you can do to free yourself is not allow people who mistreat you, not allow them to have that power over you to the point that you can't speak to them. You got to free yourself from people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Am I right?
Yes.
It's going to hurt you, but you still got to go to Nineveh anyway.
That's right.
Many of us were reared in dysfunctional environments. I don't care how fine you think your family is.
All right.
I don't care if your mama spoke in tongues and your dad was a chairman of the deacon board. Most of us were reared in an environment that had at least some dysfunction.
Yes.
Now you compound that situation you were reared in with who you decided to become. You really need to be saved. And y'all excuse me for saying this too, but that's why being saved is such a challenge for us. We think the Lord has got to build us up. No, the first thing he's got to do is tear us down.
Yes.
He's got to deconstruct us. He's got to break us down and purge some stuff out of us.
Yes.
I know they're not a shouting message tonight.
Yes. Woo.
We don't like to talk about sanctification because we think sanctification is quit smoking and quit drinking and quit cussing and quit laying folk out. That's a part of it. But it's more than that. Sanctification is getting all that stuff out of you that gets in the way and won't allow you to be blessed by God. And when you're blessed by God, you bless other people.
Yes.
Why are some of us so driven to succeed in church, in ministry? Some of us are driven to succeed in ministry not because we want to please the Lord. Some of us are driven in ministry because we want to prove something to folk who told us we wouldn't be anything. You should hear all the time, especially in athletics, you know, when somebody made a play of the game and they interview him and prove to my haters. Amen. That should not be your motivating factor. Am I right? And this thing is deep. But the Lord puts his hands on us, makes us something we could not be on our own. And then we start walking around like we bad. Like we all that in a bag of chips. When we 2 French fries short of a happy meal. And I tell you what, ask Samson what happened when he got his hair cut. Ask Peter when he felt like he didn't feel the presence of the Lord. Ask David what happened when he looked over the balcony too long. Some folk get full of themselves. God has been good and God is merciful. And I know I didn't deserve it. I was a mess. But I know I wasn't the only mess that he saved. Some of you know that the only claim to fame is that the Lord saved your life, your lazy hind parts. Some of us were lazy. You always got somebody want to add to the story. I told y'all really need to add to the story. He had a flashback. But you know that it was God who picked you up and turned you around and gave you something you don't deserve. God has been good and God is merciful. This is why some Sundays when you hear a song or you hear the preached word, that's why you get happy, because you know what God has done for you. Amen. God has been good to all of us. Let me tell you about one of my Nineveh moments. What I had that needed to be deconstructed. I was in Omaha, Nebraska one time to preach for a friend. And I walked in the church and saw a white man in the back of the church with a black pastor having black worship. I never saw that before. Y'all hear what I said? I saw a white folk in a black church with a black pastor having black worship. Y'all know how we worship. Amen. And the Lord spoke to me and said, you know what? The next move of the body will be when the oppressed start ministering to the oppressor. Y'all hear what I said? Yeah. Because for many years, let's be honest, a lot of us would run to our white brothers and sisters church, try to be a part of them, but yet still we wouldn't feel like we were a part of them. But God is doing something different in this day and time, because we're never really to be, are we ready to be the kingdom when Sunday morning is the most segregated?
All right now.
The 11 o'clock hour?
Isn't that something?
But God wanted to do something different. There's got to be some deconstruction on our end so we can step over the issue and we can minister to people because they got needs not because of their color. Our great struggle is that the body is still divided because we've got some Ninevite or Nineveh concepts. Watch what happens when you don't get over your Nineveh issues and God gives you an assignment and you don't accept the assignment, then God has got to set up a situation.
All right, all right.
He goes from an assignment to a situation, and you don't want a situation because that's what you can't control. You can't control when God puts you in a situation. Amen. At least with the assignment, he lets you have the power to say yes. When he puts you in a situation, you've got to go through it until he gets finished with you. Watch this. Text says that Jonah goes in the opposite direction. He gets on a boat. And when he gets on the boat, he goes to the bottom. Y'all hear that? Watch. He goes to the bottom. When you get out of order with the will of God, you'll always go to the bottom. Jonah goes to the bottom of the boat, going in the wrong direction. A storm arises. Jonah doesn't feel it because he's below deck. So the folk on top start throwing cargo over to try to lessen the load so that they can survive. Question: how many folk in your life have had to throw their valuables over just to stay with you? Has anyone in your life had to throw their dreams over just to remain your husband? Has anyone ever had to throw their joy over just to remain your wife? How many people in your life have you had to throw away, or they had to throw away their anointing just to be with you? How many people have had to throw away stuff overboard just to stay in relationship with you? You get out of order with God. You make people who are on the boat with you lose stuff that they work hard to get because they're trying to save you. But what they should have done was they should have gotten rid of you and threw you overboard. Because sometimes there are some people in your life, let me tell you something, you're always bailing them out. Just like everybody got somebody, knew somebody on drugs. And we always, because we feel sorry for them, don't we? We put a little money in their hand. But are we really helping them? Throw them overboard. I ain't say kill them. But at some point, we got to back off and let the Lord deal with them. Let the Lord put them in a situation. Am I right about it? Because you're the reason they were probably in the storm in the first place. Folk have sacrificed their valuables to stay with you because you're out of order with God. I know you can hoop and holler. You're still out of order. I know you can play and hit the highest note, but you're still out of order. How many of you are in a storm right now because you're married to a man with Nineveh issues? How many of you are married to a woman with Nineveh issues? How many of you are in a storm right now because you sing in a choir with Nineveh issues? Have you ever had a problem with choir? You ain't got to answer. Well, y'all saw body language, didn't you? Lord Jesus. But we all have to deal with Nineveh issues. And now this is what's scary. God won't even let you get off the boat. You got to stay on the boat in the storm with the people who are having problems and who is causing you panic. But I've got good news for everybody that's on the book. When you've been tried in the fire, God is going to deal with the people in your life. You better wipe your tears. You better stick your chest out, and you better get yourself together and get your stuff. Get your joy. Get your peace. Am I right about it?
Yes, sir.
They finally go to Nineveh and say, Jonah finally go to Nineveh and say, talk to your God. Jonah says, y'all, it's my fault. And they still try to save him. And when you get out of order, you start making crazy statements. He says, throw me over. Don't that sound like a crazy statement? They say, okay. You know some folk that are just waiting for you to act bad to say I'm leaving. Watch this. When Jonah throws himself over, God customizes a situation that fits his need. And I asked the Lord, what was it with this fish? One preacher said God customized hell for him. That was a hell of a situation he was in that fish. And I see it a little different. I want to suggest that in order to understand what the fish was about, you've got to get it from the vantage point of Jesus. Jesus shows that Jonah is the paradigm of the death and the resurrection because he went into the belly of the whale and was spit out